okay, are toxic relationships better for you? Because I feel as if when you're in a very, very crappy relationship or dating somebody that's really crappy, it helps mold you into a better person.
I mean, I can see why you say that. People don't realize that the way we look at relationships is a problem. We look at, okay, you know, it's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in a toxic relationship, trying to find my soulmate, it is a waste of time. I wasted maybe 1 or 2, 3 years, whatever, with this person. That's not how you look at it. The way you look at it as there's times when you're with somebody that helps shape you to be the person that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I could be in a toxic relationship and let's say the person's verbally abusive, always talking down to me, always saying negative things to me, right? That relationship was toxic. But it did teach me that I should never do that to my next partner. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, you learn from that experience, and when you move on, it helps you better in your next relationship.
I think if somebody's never experienced adversity in a relationship, they have this weird fantasy about how relationships actually are. Mm-hmm. They think it's always going to be sweet. Like it's peaches and cream. Everything's great. You know what I mean? But if you don't have that experience of people cheating, of somebody stealing, robbing from you that you love. Like, if you don't have all those experiences, like, you can't really gauge like how people really are. You can't gauge.
Now, my thing is this: like, when we talk about toxic relationships, there's a point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with being with somebody who's gonna steal from me, hit me, or anything like that. That's no go. I don't care what the situation I learned from that. I don't want to be around that.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is removing physical violence.
Obviously,
you know what I mean.
What I'm saying is like, because there's the things that they can do to you as in a relationship that just is bad for the relationship, but not physically harming to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the sense that, like, let's say
I done seen it all now.
Yeah, I've seen people who are just verbally demonstrative to their partner, you know what I'm saying? Or the backhanded compliments, you know what I'm saying? You look, you know what I'm saying? You look good for a fat girl, you know what I'm saying? Or some stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just to keep the girl. I'll be honest with you, dog. I be feeling like some dudes be bashing their girls just so their girl could stay with them.
Okay, well, yeah, but I feel like if you have to do that to stay with a person, then, bro, either you have an insecurity thing or you never have an insecurity thing. There's no other option about that. But my issue is, like I said, you know what I'm saying, toxic relationships can be beneficial, but they also be demonstrative too, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen girls and guys, mostly girls, that have said, like, I know guys personally who said that the girl that they're with told them that if they don't hit them or they don't do this to them, they don't love them.
Because, that's a mental illness.
Because but that is caused by the toxic relationship. Because in that toxic relationship, this person comes and said, I want to do this because I love you, girl. I want to do this because I love you, girl. So in her mind, she got, brainwashed to think that he's doing this because he loves me, and if the next person doesn't do this, he doesn't love me.
Well, like I said, that is a mental illness.
I wouldn't say
that is a problem. You need to see a psychologist of some sort.
I mean, definitely therapy is needed, but I wouldn't. But that's because you got brainwashed. I mean, in that situation, especially, it depends on the age of the person, but if you're a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid and this is your first relationship, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's pretty easy to get brainwashed. Now, mind you, if you're a grown person, you're 29 years old, and you've been around the block 2 times, you'll be like, nah, this ain't love. But if you're a young kid, you're gonna probably think that way.
One of the things that I experienced with somebody who went and had into a toxic relationship and came out, there was a young lady. Just the way she talked, her swagger, it was abrasive, it was loud, it was like, it was hot Cheetos in the morning type girl, you feel me? She went into a toxic relationship, and then the very next time I talked to her after the relationship, her voice was different. Like, she talked slower, more calm, she was more level-headed. Like, I was like, damn, like, it almost didn't seem like the same person at all. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, things she used to just say the most irrational things you've ever heard. But all of a sudden, now she was like rationally thinking about things and saying, it was like somebody you could actually sound like a damn adult. I mean, as weird as that is.
But weird, like, for somebody to say, like, again, and I say this all the time, you know what I'm saying? If you like who you are now, you have to be happy for everything that happened to you in the past, whether good or bad. Because I like who I am. And the negative things help shape me just as much as the positive things. So to say a toxic relationship cannot be beneficial to you makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yes, it's toxic. But I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes it's the mean people that show you some faults in yourself. Like for instance, that girl you were talking about, she was loud and abrasive. But if she was in a relationship where a guy loves her and whatever, this and the third, he probably wouldn't say some of those things that she needed to hear. But in that toxic relationship, he's like, man, why you always lie like this? Why you always... And it made her, it really sunk into her like, dang, maybe I need to change that about myself. And like I said, it can be a beneficial thing and it can be demonstrative too. You know what I'm saying? It can have, it's not, mutually exclusive. You can have a positive aspect from it, but also a negative, you know what I'm saying? Because she might go a little bit too far and become timid. You know what I'm saying? It might not just be her becoming calm. What if she becomes timid? What if she's like, I don't want to say anything now because this dude used to yell at me and stab on me all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen both ways.
Well, to me, that coming out of a toxic relationship, you just have to, you have to be like, you have to be a strong person and you have to be able to dig yourself out of the darkness. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, if you can't dig yourself out, you're being weak. There's nobody else to blame for it. You're being weak. You have to be able to rebuild yourself, rebrand yourself every time you get out of a situation. I truly believe that. You know what I mean?
See, but that's the hardest thing about it because a lot of people, even when they do get out of a toxic relationship, it's hard to not hold that against the other person. Like, I've seen so many girls who got cheated on a bunch of times in a relationship, and then now they've become this, suspicious person. Like, I'm checking his phone every 2 seconds, and the guy be like, listen, I didn't do anything to you. I do not deserve this. You know what I'm saying? And that drives people to cheat. Like, literally, like, she'll get out of a relationship, she gets with a guy who's not, a cheater, but then she's checking his phone, she's, smelling his, junk, all kinds of crap. He's like, bro, if I'm gonna get treated like this, why not just do the crime? I mean, I'm ready to get treated like a criminal.
Well, here, you see, that young lady, in my opinion, would be taking it too far. You know what I mean? But if you were cheated on before, you should be hip to cheating behavior. So now if she's checking on you because of cheating behavior, then she just got hip to the game. You know what I mean? So not saying that she went so like a girl that goes too far and just like, oh yeah, I think everybody's cheating. I'm talking about one that's like, oh, you're just gonna come home at 2 in the morning and think it's sweet, even though I know the store closed at 11. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree on that.
Now she's just hip.
She's a peep. She's a peep game. But my thing is like, yeah, that is a benefit because again, maybe before you was naive to the cheating game and you start realizing, hey, bro, this man hanging out at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? His
phone is upside down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like just little hints. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he always comes home, go straight to the shower, and then come see me. Well, bro, he probably washed up the stink of the action that he committed. But I'll give you that. But like I said, you can see it both ways. So I can't say that what you're saying is wrong. But I have seen it happen and be a beneficial thing and be a negative thing too. So to me, it's like. But then my question to you is this. You make it seem like if you never had a toxic relationship, then you can't be in a good relationship. Or like,
I'm not saying you can't be. I'm just saying that you're not going to deal with adversity very well because as soon as things hit the fan, how do you react to it? How do you react to your first damn, who just texted that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you react to the digging underneath the seat and finding a secret phone? How do you react? How do you behave? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I disagree because if you're a sensible person, you're not I think if you're a sensible person, you don't just automatically act unsensible. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a logical person, I'm not just gonna be like, I'm
sorry. I'm gonna say this, like, they're gonna react the way they ever seen somebody in TV react.
Oh no.
That's how they're gonna react. No. You know why? Because they've never experienced it. So what's her first reaction when you come in and she got to cheat? She might throw some shit. She's like, plate at you. Why'd you throw a plate? Who throws plates? I don't know. I seen it in a movie.
You know how this is gonna happen? I think she's gonna talk to one of her homegirls, and you better hold her.
That's the worst advice.
The people around her are good people because if it's one of them ratchet homegirls that's like, hey girl, key in his car, beat him up, attack him. I'll come with you, girl. Come over here.
She's not going to the calmest friend. She's not going to the
What?
She's gonna say, say, man, who am I calling? Like, you know, say, Maria, what's good? We should cut him, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna turn into some crap because she don't know how to handle situations like that. She didn't get to experience.
You should know that if I get in a relationship with somebody and I meet your friends, I know that, okay, this friend will probably want to do some foolishness. So for me, again,
if you're a cheater, you know the friend that's hip. That's the friend you don't want. Like, if you look at Keisha and Keisha like, yeah, damn, Keisha peeped me. Damn, I don't like Keisha. You shouldn't be hanging out with her. That's when you start to
have Keisha, dog.
Yeah, that's when you gotta remove Keisha out the goddamn picture. You know what I mean?
But I don't know. Like I said, I see where you're coming from, but I've seen both sides of the coin. So to me, it's like I can't say it's beneficial. I can say it might be, it can be, it's a possibility.
Well, thank you for your opinion. You already know I love the debates. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And make sure you check out my boy,
LCameraTV.
Till next time.